cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you.
What is going on, guys? You still here? So I just finished my gym session and let's get back to your daily routine on board. So as a fitness trainer, you gotta be able, first of all, to provide all types of different classes. Starts from the yoga, pilates, stretching and release, cycling, body sculpt bootcamp, total body condition. There's so many different classes. But apart from that, you also have to provide the personal services. Starts with a personal training session. Then you also have something like a physiology treatment where you put the guest on the table, and with a hypervolt gun machine, you provide like kind of a deep tissue massage and help them with relieving muscle pain, muscle tension. That's one of the best treatment. I love it so much, and it's more like for professional sportsmen, but for people that, you know, the pensioners, they working. Their posture is very poor, so you will help them a lot with muscle relaxation, muscle relief, as well as you also have like a Normatec boots where you put the client in the chair, and with the air compression you help you put the boots on the legs and you pump the air, and by section you compress the muscles, the legs, and it's very nice treatment. It helps to relieve your, again, muscle pain, especially in the legs, swollen ankles. It's perfect for poor circulation, especially when the guests, you know, they are in the port, they're walking a lot, they have very tightened muscles, tightened feet, they're very tired. So one of the most relaxing treatment. But of course, the most important things you got to be able to perform on board is providing the seminars. You have two different types of the seminar. One is all about the pain, and again, because there's a lot of pensioners, they have a lot of pain, they have a lot of problems with the posture. So one of the seminar is all about how to improve your posture and how to relieve your pain, or whether it's going to be knee pain or back pain or whatever. And the second seminar is a detox seminar.
The detox. Let's say you want to burn fat and you really put some effort in and you exercise, but it's not happening, you're getting frustrated. It's all relevant, right? What am I talking about? If this is your fat cell, what is the organ that can break down the fats?
Liver.
The liver. Well done. Break down fat into what? Sugar, glycogen. Well done. To feed your muscles. Well done. When you exercise, 100% correct. So the exercise to burn extra sugar. If you're not exercise, where does the extra sugar go? Back to the fat cell, right? Why is a good nutrition important? Keep the liver healthy and clean. And how many metabolic functions the liver has?
575.
Well, I can help you with memory. 575 metabolic functions. So you want to keep it nice and clean. But we can avoid this because, again, additives, preservatives, the environment, you put shampoo, you put sunscreen on your skin, it goes into your blood, by your liver. So the liver starts slowing down, the metabolism starts slowing down, it half-past 2, you feel tight, you feel sleepy, you're decreasing your metabolism, you're storing more fat. But the good news, your body has something called lymphatic system. Have you heard of the lymphatic system before? Right, so this is a natural drain. It will drain all toxins from the liver to keep in a little storage cells. Where you have lymph nodes? Underneath the chin, arms, stomach, hips, the sides, the groin, the lower handles. For men, we have about 180 lymph nodes underneath the chin and the stomach. For ladies, we have about 240 lymph nodes underneath the chin, the arms, right, chest, the lower handles, the stomach, hips, the thighs, the groin. We have everywhere, right? You have a way more lymph nodes because of the pregnancy process. You always carry more fluid retention and acidity than men.
So right before you start in the cruise, again, we have all types of different cruises. We have a 3-day, 7-day, 10-day cruise. We have a worldwide cruises in about 4 months. It might cost about 80 grand easily. So when you start in the cruise, the first day of the cruise is embarkation day, where all the guests are coming on board. And because you work in a spa, the spa opens at 12 o'clock on Thursday. And right before we are opening, we have a meeting with the manager. Basically, we have every single day meeting with the manager. But on this meeting, the manager will explain to all the team about this cruise, about the passengers, how it's going to be like. Again, he will help you, he will guide you to get the most of this cruise. He will give you a personal targets, how much money you're going to bring during this cruise. So again, depends on the cruise, you gotta adapt your strategy, whether you're focusing more on the personal sessions or providing the seminars or whatever. So after the meeting, you go to the gym, and your main task on embarkation day is to bring as many guests as possible to you and make them sign up. So right in the center of the gym, or maybe right in the front of the gym, you have your working table with all the sign-up sheets with all classes available this cruise. And again, you have two different types of the classes. You have classes with a fee, that means the guest's gonna pay you for that, for providing the class. And you also have a complimentary classes. The complimentary classes like stretching, something light, fab abs, a total body condition. You have about 2 or 3 free classes, and you have again 2 or 3 payable classes. So you have sign-up sheets with the classes, you also have a sign-up sheets with the seminars and the schedule for the whole cruise, what is available in the fitness center for the next 1 week or 2 weeks, depends on the cruise. And your main goal is to bring as many guests as possible and make them wanting to work with you, motivate them, because again, guests usually very lazy. They go to the gym, they come into the gym with the cocktails, they so relaxed, they probably tired because they've been traveling so long to the cruise ship. So it's very hard to bring them in, and your main point when it comes to the classes is to make as many packages as possible. For example, the person comes to you and he want to do the cycling. So you offer him 5 classes and 2 classes for free, because usually if you offer only 1 class, for example, for the next sea day, he's gonna come, but later on he's gonna disappear. So your main goal is to get as many packages as possible. And the second goal is to book as many guests as possible for your seminar, whether it's gonna be detox or a good fit seminar. Even though it sounds simple, but honestly, the embarkation day, one of the worst day, one of the hardest day. I do hate this day, because you working from 12 all the way to 7, 8 o'clock. You're standing on your feet, you're not eating, you're not resting, you're greeting all the guests, you're providing the spa raffle, show them everything, explains them who you are, what are you doing to every single guest. So it's very hard, but again, if you don't want to work, you're not going to make any money. So it's all about the embarkation day. The second day, the sea day, is time to shine. Let me explain your schedule for the sea day. That's the most important day. On the sea day, if you're working with a partner, you have a mixed schedule. For example, at 7 o'clock, you start doing the stretch. Then at 7:30, you have a yoga. Then at 9:30, you have a stretch and release. Then you have a first seminar, then second seminar, then class, and etc. So we start with the classes. Obviously, in every single class, you explain the guest who you are, what you're doing, and try to book them for upcoming seminar. And again, at about 7 o'clock, we have a stretch. Then we have a yoga. Then we have stretch and release. At 11, you have a first seminar. Usually is the pain seminar, pain management seminar. And again, they might be different names, how to relieve the back pain, how to improve your posture, but it's basically all the same. So what happens on this seminar? Usually people who have some problems, have some concerns, have some pain, they come in on the seminar, you prepare all the chairs, and you start the seminar with the footprints. So all the guests are passing through the footprint machine, and by feet you can understand everything about their posture. So your feet, because your feet is your foundation, you have 4 arches in your feet, and each arch has to have a 25% of the pressure from the body on every single arch. And if you have some pressure points, that's how we call them, we can analyze if it's going to be more pressure on the knees or the back or the neck, everything, how it's affecting the body, how you're leaning forwards or backwards or sidewards. if you might have some problems with the scoliosis, kyphosis, lordosis. So it's very interesting seminar, and the main purpose, after you explain everything, you have a solution. Your main purpose after the seminar is to sell the arch supports. We call them a good fit. So it's kind of an orthotics, but they can last you much longer. So the main purpose of this arch supports is to compensate from the weaker arches where you have the most pressure, to have an equal 25% of each, and that's how you align in your body. That's how you standing more upright. And if your body is in a aligned position, if your skeleton is in the right position, you're not supposed to have any pain. So this is how it works. And for example, on this seminar, you sell about 10 pairs of arches. One pair of arches is cost $200, even though you might think it's expensive, but it lasts very long, and it's beneficial for the passengers, but it's also beneficial for you because you have a nice commission. So for example, you sell 10 arches, that means from one seminar you already have $200. Then you have the second seminar, and again, whether it's going to be your partner doing the seminar or you have a detox seminar. The detox seminar is a little bit more complicated, and there might be different varieties of the seminar. For example, the secrets to a flatter stomach, how to increase your metabolism, how to clean your liver, and etc. But the main purpose of the seminar is to explain to the guest all about the nutrition, all about the exercise, and why we have problems, why we can lose from the problem areas like the lower belly, legs, hips, thighs, the groin, why we have a problem with digestion, especially for the passengers, for Americans, they have a really bad lifestyle. They have a lot of stress, they have a lot of medications, they eat not healthy food, and you help them, you provide all the information about the digestive system, how the liver works, about the lymphatic system, and the main purpose after the seminar is to book them for the personal consultation and do the BCA test. The BCA test, body composition analysis, where you see exactly what's going on inside of the body of the passenger who would like to work with you, and according by this test, you prescribe the detox program and create a personal program with eating plan and exercising plan. So how this happens? One seminar usually is around 1 hour, and you gotta have a lot of knowledge and information how everything works in your body. If you want to be successful, you gotta know a lot of information about the drugs, about the pharmaceutical companies, about pesticide, insecticides, the food industry itself. You've got to know everything about the human body, physiology and biochemistry, how it's affecting our body, about the stress level. You got to know a lot of psychological things. So you finish the seminar, and if it was a successful seminar, you have a lot of passengers and you motivate them, you book yourself for the rest of the cruise with a personal consultation. Again, that's the main job for you as a fitness director. You provide a personal consultation and create the lifestyle program. They can start when they at home with the exercises, with nutrition, and with the detox plan. With the detox plan, you explains all the aspects, whether it's going to be internal detox with the capsules or external with the oils, with the bath. Again, for ladies, it's more like an external way because they usually have problems with the skin, problems with the cellulite, with the circulation. For men, they have a big belly. They have usually problems like with the liver, with the energy level, and you prescribe them the internal way. As well as with the detox plan, you also have to create a eating plan. Usually it's a 7-day eating plan. When we have itself and we have a lot of acid, we don't have enough oxygen. If I remove the whole oxygen from the room, what's going to happen with you? You're going to die, right? So our cells need the oxygen to regenerate. Remember, you have in your skin every 28 to 31 days. You have in your stomach every 5 days. You have in your muscles every 3 months. You have in your liver every 6 to 12 months. You have in your skeleton every 5 years. So if you do everything right, you can completely change the way how you feel and the way how you look. But the simple question, guys, is all of you have a balanced nutrition program, 7-day eating plan that you follow every single day? Do you all have your specialized exercise program for your home that you follow? You have to know how to motivate people to make their changes in life, because that's probably the hardest thing in the world. To make someone believe in themselves and make someone to wanted to change their life, to start making some actions. It's really, really hard. But if you're gonna succeed in that, you're gonna love this job. You're gonna love this. It's gonna be the job of your dream. I can guarantee you. But also we have the other part, the other side of this job, and especially with the new contractors that didn't know what's gonna happen on the cruise ship. You know, they didn't expect that much pressure. And again, when you're on a cruise ship, it's a huge pressure on top of you because you're far away from your family, from your friends, from your loved ones, and you work in 14 hours a day. You have pretty intense schedule. You have a lot of passengers coming. Some passengers are in the mood. Some passengers, you know, they might be grumpy. They might argue with you. They might, you know, don't like something, and you gotta have to deal with it. You gotta learn how to deal with all these things. You know, the manager might be in a bad mood.
Christina,
How much
retail you have today?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't check my retail.
But how you can do your business? It's not spy, it's business. It's your money. It's your money on your ocean way. So, Valerian.
And you have to work with this. So if if some people not ready for that, they usually complain. And in the academy, they're gonna tell you that you have two different types of the trainer. You have a lazy one and you have a greedy one. And from my experience, well, you are lucky if you have the lazy trainer. That means if you're hungry, if you like your job, you're gonna have success. You're gonna earn more revenue. You're gonna help more passengers. You're gonna be busy because when you're busy, when you do what you love all day long, the time flies for you. You're so happy. At the end of the day, you're so tired, but you're happy as well. And the person who hates his job, he just sits and wasting time. Of course, he's gonna be grumpy. So the most challenging thing for me being on board, what I've noticed, is to deal with the negative people, with the negative mindset. It's super hard because it's like a plug. It's gonna affect you anyway, because that's gonna be days that you're not gonna be successful. Maybe the consultations wasn't that great. There are a few passengers that came to the fitness center. You don't have people on your seminar, so that's really easy to get into this mindset that everything is bad, that this job is crap. But that's why I love this job, because everything is up to you. You can complain about the cruise, you can complain about the passengers, you can complain about the manager, but at the end of the day, what I've noticed, if you have a proper mindset, if you can motivate yourself, if you can discipline yourself, you're gonna be successful no matter what type of the cruise, the size of the ship, the manager, and everything else. I used to be that person who hated everyone. I was underperformer, I hated manager, I hated my job. I was looking for all kinds of excuses to explain why I'm not successful, why I'm at the bottom of the list of the rankings, why I can't make money, because I had the oldest ship, I had all passengers, I had long cruises. But right at the end of my first contract, I hit my target, and I realized that everything is possible if you're trying really hard, if you're pushing yourself, if you're not giving up, if you're really dedicated in what you're doing. So I decided to continue my journey, and I went to another contract, and on my last contract, I became number one in the company with revenue. I overhit my target many times, and again, I was on the old ship. I had long cruises, I had bad cruises, like that comes to India, that's considered like a bad cruise. Had a British people, and British don't like spending a lot of money, but I didn't care. I just pushed myself hard. I was disciplined, I was motivated, and I wish you to be that person as well. So thank you very much for watching this. I hope this video was interesting, maybe it inspired you to take some action, do something that you wanted to accomplish very long time. So again, thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video.
Before I start the seminar, we have only two different types of people in the world. We have reactive people and we have proactive people. Reactive people always blame and complain about everything. They blame everyone. They blame the government. They blame the age. They blame their wife. They blame their friends. Everyone. Proactive people, they take responsibility. They take actions and responsibility not only for themselves, but always for their family, for their friends, and everything that is going on in their life. And I want to believe that you are here, most of you, proactive people, right? So let's start making some changes. Let's put some actions into life.